In the golden sands of Egypt, where history and myth converge, an intrepid team of researchers embarked on a groundbreaking expedition along the legendary Nile River. Their mission was to uncover treasures hidden beneath its murky waters, artifacts that could shine a light on the enigmatic civilizations that once thrived along its fertile banks. Yet even in their wildest dreams, they couldn't have anticipated the extraordinary discovery that awaited them. It was during a meticulous dredging operation that their journey took an unexpected turn. Amid the silt and sediment, the team unearthed a peculiar object, a waterlogged, weathered book, its surface adorned with faded symbols that hinted at secrets long lost to time. Dr. Harper, the team leader, was the first to handle the relic. His fingers trembled as he lifted it from its watery grave, the fragile pages clinging to their secrets like a fortress guarding its treasure. "This could be monumental," Harper whispered, his voice a mix of awe and disbelief. His colleagues gathered around, their eyes fixed on the ancient tome. Despite its delicate condition, the book's cover bore cryptic illustrations that seemed to tell a story that demanded to be unraveled. Once the book was safely encased and transported to their research lab, the real adventure began. The team wasted no time diving into the intricate work of preservation and translation. Harper, with his steady hands and unyielding curiosity, carefully opened the book's fragile pages. Each leaf revealed glimpses of a bygone era, depictions of bustling cities, elaborate rituals, and maps hinting at the locations of unimaginable riches. "This is incredible," murmured one of Harper's colleagues, their voice filled with wonder. The book was more than an artifact, it was a gateway to a forgotten civilization, one that seemed to possess knowledge and technology far ahead of its time. With every turn of the page, the team became more convinced of the book's significance. It was not merely a record of history, but a puzzle, one that demanded resolution. Among the illustrations in the book was a series of cryptic symbols and a partially preserved map. The markings suggested the presence of a hidden treasure, a collection of artifacts or knowledge buried somewhere in the vast Egyptian landscape. Harper's eyes gleamed with determination as he addressed his team. "This is our calling. We owe it to history and to ourselves to follow this trail." And so began their odyssey across Egypt. The team ventured from the lush banks of the Nile to the arid expanses of the Sahara, relying on the book's cryptic instructions to guide them. Along the way, they encountered breathtaking monuments, towering obelisks, ancient temples, and statues that stood as testaments to the ingenuity of long-lost civilizations. "This feels like something out of a storybook," one team member remarked as they marveled at the grandeur of an ancient ruin. The arduous journey tested their resolve. Harsh desert winds, scorching sun, and long days of travel wore them down. But each clue they uncovered renewed their determination, knitting them together as a team. One particularly grueling day brought them to the remains of a forgotten temple, half buried beneath shifting sands. Harper's heart raced as they uncovered an entrance concealed by centuries of erosion. Inside, the air was thick with mystery. The walls were adorned with faded murals depicting gods, celestial events, and scenes of a prosperous civilization. In the heart of the temple, they discovered a hidden chamber behind a crumbling wall. With cautious steps, they entered the chamber, their flashlights piercing the darkness. There, amid the dust and decay, they found a fragment of a map, the missing piece they had been searching for. "This changes everything," Harper exclaimed, his voice reverberating in the silent chamber. The discovery was not just another piece of the puzzle, it was a validation of their efforts and a beacon pointing them toward the next phase of their journey. As the team pieced together the map and deciphered its cryptic annotations, tensions began to surface. The pressure of the expedition, coupled with the allure of fame and fortune, sowed seeds of distrust among the group. Rumors of betrayal whispered through their camp, and suspicions mounted with each passing day. "How could you?" one team member demanded, their voice trembling with anger as accusations flew. The rift threatened to derail the entire mission, but Harper's leadership held them together. He reminded them of their shared purpose and the weight of the history they were uncovering. Yet, amid the turmoil, the team stumbled upon a discovery that shifted their focus back to the task at hand, the remnants of an ancient library buried beneath the sands. Within its crumbling walls lay scrolls and manuscripts of unimaginable value, chronicling the knowledge and achievements of a civilization lost to time. As Harper unrolled a fragile scroll, he felt a shiver of awe. The text detailed advanced scientific principles, architectural techniques, and philosophical musings that seemed far ahead of their era. It was as though the voices of the past were speaking directly to them, urging them to preserve and share their wisdom. "This is a turning point in human history," Harper declared, his voice filled with conviction. "We owe it to future generations to safeguard this knowledge." The discovery of the library marked a pivotal moment in the expedition. News of the team's findings spread like wildfire, drawing scholars, historians, and media from around the globe. The excavation site became a hub of activity, buzzing with the excitement of shared discovery. Harper and his team, once isolated in their pursuit, now found themselves at the center of a historic moment. Their efforts had unlocked the doors to a forgotten civilization, one that held the keys to understanding humanity's shared past. "This is just the beginning," one visiting scholar remarked as they pored over the ancient texts. The collaboration among experts from diverse fields sparked a renaissance in historical research. For Harper, the journey was both humbling and exhilarating. As he watched the world embrace the knowledge they had uncovered, he felt a profound sense of fulfillment. Their expedition had not only reshaped the narrative of history, but also inspired a renewed appreciation for the power of discovery. As the excavation site buzzed with activity, the team worked tirelessly to catalog and preserve the findings from the ancient library. The scrolls and manuscripts unveiled insights into a civilization whose knowledge rivaled even the greatest empires of antiquity. Their advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine hinted at an intellectual prowess that seemed almost otherworldly. Among the discoveries was a scroll detailing what appeared to be a revolutionary architectural technique. Harper, whose passion for history was matched only by his curiosity, marveled at the ingenuity described in the ancient texts. These principles could rewrite what we know about ancient engineering, he mused, holding the fragile parchment with reverence. The team quickly realized the implications of their discovery. They had found not only artifacts, but also blueprints for understanding humanity's past. As Harper and his team analyzed the manuscripts, one particular illustration caught their attention. It was an intricate map, marked with symbols that seemed to correspond to previously uncharted locations. Cross-referencing it with the fragments they had collected earlier, the team realized they now possessed a complete map, a guide to what could potentially be the greatest treasure yet. The map pointed them toward a remote desert location, a site that had likely remained untouched for centuries. Harper's voice trembled with determination as he rallied his team. "This is it, the culmination of everything we've worked for. Let's make history." The journey to the site was arduous, fraught with challenges. The harsh desert environment tested their endurance, and logistical obstacles slowed their progress. Yet, with every setback, the team grew more resolute. Harper's leadership and unyielding passion kept them moving forward, even when the odds seemed insurmountable. When they finally arrived at the designated location, the sight before them took their breath away. Rising from the sands was a massive structure partially buried under centuries of sediment. Its grandeur hinted at a civilization whose achievements were unparalleled. With great care, the team began the painstaking process of excavation. Weeks turned into months as they unearthed the ancient edifice, revealing a labyrinth of chambers and corridors. The architecture was astonishingly advanced, with intricate carvings adorning the walls. These carvings depicted scenes of daily life, celestial events, and ceremonial rituals, offering a vivid glimpse into the lives of those who had built this monumental structure. Deep within the heart of the temple, Harper's team discovered a sealed chamber. Its entrance was adorned with symbols identical to those on the map, confirming they had reached their destination. Inside lay an astonishing sight, an array of treasures that defied imagination. Golden artifacts, intricately crafted jewelry, and ceremonial objects filled the chamber. But it wasn't the gold that captured Harper's attention. It was a collection of tablets and manuscripts, preserved so well that they seemed untouched by time. "These are priceless," one team member murmured, their voice choked with emotion. The texts detailed the civilization's philosophy, governance, and technological advancements, offering a comprehensive understanding of a society that had long been forgotten. Just as the team began documenting their findings, an unexpected threat emerged. A rival expedition, drawn by rumors of the team's success, appeared on the horizon. Their intentions were clear: to claim the discoveries as their own. The confrontation was tense. Harper's team was determined to protect their findings, not out of greed, but out of a commitment to preserving history. "We can't let this fall into the wrong hands," Harper insisted. The rival team's arrival added a layer of urgency to their work. They fortified their camp and worked tirelessly to secure and transport the artifacts. Despite the challenges, Harper's team prevailed. Their dedication to preserving the integrity of their findings ensured that the treasures remained intact. The rival expedition, recognizing the futility of their efforts, eventually retreated, leaving Harper and his team to continue their work. When the team finally returned to civilization, they were greeted as heroes. Their discoveries sparked global interest, drawing scholars, historians, and journalists to Egypt. The artifacts and manuscripts were carefully transported to a secure facility where they underwent further analysis. Harper's dream of sharing the knowledge with the world became a reality. Museums around the globe vied for the opportunity to display the treasures, and academic institutions eagerly studied the manuscripts. The discoveries not only enriched the field of history but also inspired a new generation of explorers and researchers. This is more than just a find, Harper declared during a press conference. It's a reminder of the ingenuity and resilience of our ancestors. It's a testament to the power of curiosity and the enduring human spirit. The discoveries along the Nile River had far-reaching implications. They challenged existing narratives about ancient civilizations and highlighted the interconnectedness of human history. Harper and his team became icons of modern archaeology, their names forever linked to one of the most significant discoveries of the century. But for Harper, the journey was about more than fame or accolades. As he stood amidst the artifacts, reflecting on the journey that had brought him here, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He thought, his mind already racing with the possibilities of future expeditions. Harper's team had proven that the past still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered, and their story became a beacon of inspiration for explorers around the world.